Well, hello, students. For those of you who may have missed today's math group, or maybe you just can't quite remember what we are working on today, I'm going to walk you through the visuals that we used today, some digital manipulatives we played around with to help us break down and really understand these equations that we're solving. So, this first one, this example we started with, I have 2x plus 4 equals 8. So you can see here I have these little tiles that represent the variables and the numbers in my equation. So you can see I have 2x in my equation, so I have 2x tokens. And then I have 4 of these little squares representing plus 1 for each of the 4 items. And then on this side, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to represent the number 8. Now, in the bottom left-hand corner, I also have a negative x, and a negative 1. And we'll use those in a minute to show when we are subtracting numbers. So the first step I'm going to take in this equation, since I can see I have all of these x's on one side and I just have numbers on the other, I'm going to go ahead and use my left side to keep track of my x's. Remember, we want to combine our like terms. So we want to get all of our x's on one side and all of our ones, all of our regular numbers on the other side. So in order to do that, I'm going to drag this negative 1. I'm going to put it on this side. So I want to subtract 4 ones. I want to do minus 4 from the left side of my equation. And remember, whatever I do to the left side of my equation, I also have to do to the right side of my equation. So if I subtract 4 from here, I have to subtract 4 from there. So I can update my equation up here, 2x plus 4 minus 4. And I can update this half of my equation as well, 8 minus 4. You can see where I have plus 4 and minus 4. Over here I have 8, and I'm subtracting 4 ones. So what I can do here now, I can just simplify. 2x plus 4 minus 4. If I have plus 4 something and then minus 4 something, that means I have 0, right? If I have 4 squares and I subtract 4 squares, all of these squares are going to go away. Plus 4 minus 4 gives me plus 0. I don't need that in my equation. So my left side, I have simplified to just 2x. On the right side of my equation, I have 8 minus 4, which you probably already know is 4, but we can look at it by taking our 4 plus 1s right here and removing 4 minus 1s. That just leaves us with 8 minus 4 equals 4, as you can see on our screen. So now that I have 2x equals 4, I want to know how much 1x equals. So to do this, we are going to divide 2x divided by 2 and 4 divided by 2. Now, when we divide something, remember, we're just splitting it into pieces. When we divide a pizza, I cut that pizza up so that everyone can have a slice of it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut up my x's. I have 2x's, but I want to cut it so that I can have 2 different groups. Each group gets an x. Likewise, I am also going to cut up my 1s. I'm going to cut those into 2 pieces. So I'm going to put some of my 1s over here, and I'm going to make a group of 1s over here. So I'll put some of them there and some of them there. And you can see I've created 2 different groups. My first group has 1x and 2 1s. My second group has 1x and 2 1s. So that tells me for every x that I have, I'm going to have 2 1s. Now, if I do this division here, 2x divided by 2, that just gives me x. 4 divided by 2, that gives me 2. So I can see right here for every x, I have 2 1s, or looking at it in my equation, x equals 2. Let's take a look at another problem like this. Here we have 5x minus 3 equals 12.